You're rising on life in the Philippines, love, change, nation, and poverty, and issue. One nation under, rule, one love. Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today, and I hope you are as well wherever you're from. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk to you about red flags never turn green in a relationship in the Philippines. Red flags never turn green in a relationship in the Philippines. Yeah, what a joy, such a joy that you come back again, my friends. And today I want to say those here for the first time, if you would please, click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you continue receiving fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about relationships, when you talk about how relationships begin and the origin and how you meet and how you greet and how you shake and how you kiss and how you it's a complicated situation. Huh? And what happens is all too more often than not, people miss things in the initial part of their relationship. And they miss some critical issues, and the behavior of the individual that they like. And the reason why they miss them sometimes is because they like that person and it's not a big deal right then, a problem. But there's red flags, my guys. Red flags that come in all sizes, all shapes. Could be small red flag, big red flag, medium size. But it's a red flag, you know, right? Yeah. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to profile a relationship that many of you may have entered into at some point in time. Right now, you could be in this situation, my guys. Yeah, this could be you, mister. This could be you, sister. Let's come play with you. Stick around. We're going to get this right today. And when I get through with this video today, when I get through with this broadcast today, you're going to know how to spot some red flag. And not only will you know what to spot, you're going to know what to do about it. Yeah. You with me? Are you with me, G? Come on, man. We're going to have a good time today. Y'all ready? Hey, y'all ready to ride this train with me? Y'all want to ride this broadcast and then we're going to ride the train? Let's go. I ain't playing with y'all today. I got this right, tight, long, strong, just for you. If you tuned in here today, guess what? This is just for you. You need this. Yeah. You black man. You Caucasian man. You brown. You need this in your life. You're in the middle of hell right now and don't even know it. You're going through hell and don't even know because you can't see it. The red flags all over her face. They're all over that red dress she wearing. All over those boobs she got hanging out of the tank top. Red flag, man. Relate you the same way. Red flag all over that big gold chain he got around his neck. Red flag. And you ignoring it. So I'm going to show you today. I'm going to get too fit. I'm going to get ahead of myself. Let's go. Thumbnail for the day. No hocus pocus, just focus. Y'all ready to focus? Turn the TV off. Turn the radio off or down. Get yourself something to drink. And get your mind ready to think. Yeah, I know it's hard. I know it's hard for you. I know you don't do that thinking thing. You just let the TV do everything for you. You say YouTube do it for you. I know. You don't like to think. You don't like to read. I know. I'm profiling you already. Many of y'all right now don't like to think for yourself. You don't like to read for yourself. You just want things handed to you on a silver platter. That's what most of the world loves. Easy peasy. I don't want to. I got to read all of that. I don't want to read all of that. I want to give it to me. Can you read that for me, please? And tell me what to say. Tell me what to say. When you get through it, let me know. I don't like reading. It hurts my mind. Come on, man. That's one of the problems when you get in a relationship. You don't read the handwriting on the wall. You don't read the red flags. It's all over her face with all that makeup and all that rouge and all that lipstick and all them tight clothes she got on. You don't read it. Signals coming to you like shoo, 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 all over the place. And you're like, all you see is, oh man, I wish I would. You just fantasize. You're in a fantasy world. And you're ignoring all the critical issues that could happen in your relationship. You're ignoring all the critical issues about that lady. Ladies, you're ignoring all the critical issues about that man. Yeah. Cause he looks so good. He's so handsome. I ain't never had a man as handsome as he. Ooh, I don't care. I don't care if he smokes cigarettes. I don't smoke, but I don't care if he smokes. I don't care if he's a Muslim. I don't care. I'm a Christian, but I don't care if he's a Muslim. Signals you're missing. And what happens is you ignore him, or you just say, I put him to the side, and we're going to get this thing done. He's so handsome. And when you get in the mess, you say, Lord, why I do? What happened? Why I got in this? Why I miss all of this? I didn't know he was like this, Lord. He smoked cigarettes 24/7. I don't know what's wrong. I can't stand that smoke. He don't want to eat pork, Lord, and I eat pork. I don't know. Yeah. Missing signals. All because you, my sister from another mister, want convenience. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody ever paid attention to you, but the mister, the Muslim man. Ooh, Lord, nobody said you look pretty, but the Muslim man. Hmm? And so you suffer agony for the instance of a pleasure. Ooh, Lord, that was heavy. Y'all better write that one down. You suffer agony for one instant, one moment of pleasure. Huh? Oh, Lord. Y'all better listen to me today. Let's go. Thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail. Let's go. I'm playing with y'all. We're going to run this quick. Yeah, man. I know y'all ain't ready for this. Some of y'all ain't even ready for this. I told you to turn the TV off. I told you to turn the radio down. You still acting a fool watching the game. Come on, man. Game is just a game. It's your life. You're going to treat your life like a game. I'm bringing you some life-changing information, man. Sister, I'm bringing you some life-changing information that can change your life forever. The game ain't going to change your life. But the word and the information I'm bringing you could change your mind. And when you change your mind, you change your life. You better listen to me. Let's go. Thumbnail for the day. No hocus pocus. Thumbnail. Let's go. Red is never green, baby. Better listen to me. Yeah, you black man, you better listen to me. You brown man, you Caucasian, you listen to me. You can't make nobody somebody they're not. You can't change the color of that person. You can't change his flags, lady. You can't change her flag, man. She got red flags all over her tight body. And you trying to change the red flag to green. She been with 15,000 men, and you trying to say she ain't been with nobody. Come on, man. Wake up. Look at the real world and stop looking at your fantasy world. Red is never green. You run around with a woman from a red light district, and you trying to make her into a green light woman. Come on, man. What's wrong with you? Huh? Do you want to be embarrassed? Do you want to feel pain? Do you want to feel agony in your life when you mess with that woman? Because you ignoring the flag. You're not looking at the flag. You're taking the flag and tearing them up and throwing it behind you. I didn't see no flag. Lying to yourself. And anybody that lies to themselves will spy to themselves. Don't be a liar and don't be a spy. Be true to yourself. Be true to the truth. When you engage in the truth about that woman, you will save yourself a lot of pain. Major agony. Yeah, you want to hide the truth. And the truth of what you need. Let me tell you something, man. Whenever you get a relationship with a woman, whenever you get a relationship with a man, the truth, that's what you want. You want all the cards on the table. Don't come to me playing no game with me, sir. I'm not the one. That's how you deal with them, lady. I am not the one, mister. You're messing with the wrong woman. I don't play games. And you look like a player. Get away from me. That's how you're doing. Read the flags and respond appropriately. Let's go. Sorry about that. Let's go. No hocus pocus. Just focus, focus. There we go. Focus, man. Focus. What's your focus, Bobby? What's your focus? I'm telling you, man, chill. No, I give you focus. That big lady right there, she big, man. She a big bone woman, but she is a good woman. Who said a good woman couldn't be big, huh? Y'all out there, though, she got to be small and tight, yeah. But there's some big women out there that's just as tight as a small woman. She big hips, but she just as tight in the right place. Okay, don't act a fool with me, because I'm gonna tell you what you need to know. Let's go. Number one, what we gonna talk about? What you gonna talk about, Bobby? I got you, man. Listen to me. Listen up. I'm gonna talk about number one. When you first meet someone, well, the most important time in your life, man, when you meet your lady, man, for the first time. I ain't talking about on the internet. When you meet her close up and personal. First time, man. First time lover, first time meeting, first time acquaintance, first time friend. All of those are very, very significant. Number two, we're going to talk about when their behavior, and it will change. You with me? Ladies and gentlemen, their behavior will change. Sometimes you think they got the mange because their behavior changes. Everybody changes, man. Even you. You don't know it, but you change every day. Everybody changes. And it's unrealistic for you to think somebody won't change. You the fool. Everybody, the world is changing around you. And that, well, I thought you were never going to change, Johnny. And you changed, Johnny. Johnny said, you the fool. Because you went into our relationship in an unrealistic basis. Okay? Those are red flags. We're going to talk about those red flags. I got a bunch of them for you, man. Some of you never thought about it. Some of them you looking at a red flag in your relationship right now and you trying to ignore it like it ain't there. It's an elephant in the room, buddy. Open up your big eyes and see it for what it is. You can't, number four, you can't fix nobody. Well, I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix it. She gonna be all right. I'm gonna take care of that. Yeah, stop the lie, Buster. Stop the lying game. Stop the blaming game. Stop the crying game. And the only way you're going to stop those games is you got to be real. Stop being phony. Stop trying to look at the wrong thing and there's a right thing. Number five, if your kids or his kids are disrespectful, you dealing with a woman that's got kids? Are you dealing with a woman that, come on, you hear me talk to you? I say are you dealing with a woman that got kids? Huh? Don't lie to me, man. She ain't got no kids. Stop lying. She got 4 kids. And some of them you don't even know about. And you try to say, you go and tell your family, well, she ain't got no kids. You stop the lie. You're dating somebody who got kids and you don't even respect her kids. You want her juice, but you don't want her kids. You want her juice, but you don't want the gin that go with the juice. Yeah, I'm calling you out today, black man. Yeah, you with your square head. I'm calling you out today, black man. Black woman, I'm calling you out. Brown woman, Caucasian man, Caucasian. I'm calling you all out because this is truth. I'm bringing truth to the light. It's time out for people playing games, getting in a crazy situation, relationship, and then they say, well, I didn't know without it. And you did know. Stop the lie. Stop the lie. Let's go. Number 4. Number 5, if your kid. Number 6, and last one. If he or she said maybe made a baby with somebody else. Yeah, some of y'all dating somebody and he's a baby mama. He got a baby mama somewhere. Yeah, you ladies, you dating somebody that's a baby and got a baby mama. She gonna be knocking on your door sooner or later, saying, "Where's Johnny?" You say, "Who is you?" "I'm his baby mama." See, he told you he had one, but you just ignored it. You didn't even want to bring it up. Yeah, it's gonna come to haunt you one day. And you're going to wish you had dealt with that at the initial part of your relationship. Men and women, sometimes people have children in a relationship, and you need to watch that. That should be a big red flag. You like her look, she's fine as Georgia wine. She got a good shape. She got a good job. She got a good car. She got a good heart, but she got a good baby by somebody else. Red flag, baby. And I'm gonna show you why. You think I'm playing with you? And when I get to this one, It's because I know it. I've been through it. Hmm? If you know it, you can show it. That's what they told me. Let's go. Number 7, we're going to do a takeaway. You know what takeaway is? Takeaway is? Hmm? How many of y'all know what a takeaway is? Raise your hand. Don't everybody raise their hand up at the same time. I said, how many of y'all know what a takeaway is? Okay. Just a few of y'all. I got to tell y'all everything. A takeaway is a lesson learned, man. What did you learn from this? So we're going to run through this, right? And at the end of this, we're going to see what we learned. I'm going to show you what you should have taken away from this lesson. What you should have taken away from this broadcast. Mm-hmm. If you listen with an open mind and an open ear, this will get into you. And whatever it gets into you, you'll feel it. It'll be real to you. And then you'll be able to use it in your life. Anything that's real to you sticks with you. You better listen to me. Let's go. What's number 1? Who done forgot already? What's number 1, man? What's number 1? Right here. When you first meet somebody. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the most important times in any relationship. When you first meet your lady, when you first meet your man, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? How you gonna feel? How you gonna look? What's in your mind? Did they look good? Did they look bad? They nasty? Got their teeth bad? They smell good? All of those questions, all of those concerns come into the mind. And so what happens, ladies and gentlemen, is that a lot of times females, they let their eyes only look at the good stuff. And so they look at the man's side. Oh, he's a big man. I bet he could do something in the bedroom with me. You think I'm playing with you? I know it sounds crazy, but that's how people think. Especially a woman that's been deprived and she ain't been with a man in a long time. All those stuff. And a man too. Ooh, I bet she real. I bet she tight. I bet she good. Come on, man. All those things. We pay attention to the crazy stuff, and with the stuff we're supposed to be paying attention to, we overlook. Pay attention, and then you won't have to pay child support or alimony or craziness later. Pay attention to details. Pay attention to what they show you. First time they show you, pay attention. Don't ignore it. Behavior, things they say. Pay attention to behavior. Pay attention to what they say. Then pay attention to what they do, how they eat their food. If they swallow it down like a hog, if they slap it, if they nasty. Pay attention. Just because he's a handsome man and you paying attention to his features and not the nasty clothes he got on, not the dirt in his nails. Come on, man, pay attention, ladies. Man, pay attention to that woman. Oh, I know she got on a tank top. You looking at her boob, I know. But that's what she wants you to do. She want to distract you so you won't look at the real thing. The real thing that's most important about her is her attitude and her mind. You ain't looking at that. You're looking at her behind. Instead of you looking at her mind, you're looking at her behind in that round. I'm telling you, man, that's how we do. That's just the way we do. When we meet somebody we like, or that looks good, or we just started, and the women will fantasize. I mean, the man will fantasize, and the woman do what? Strategize. Oh, he got on a 3-piece suit. I know he got some money. I'm gonna be nice with this dude. I'm gonna get something from him. I'm gonna make her like me. All that stuff going to women's mind, and the man be thinking the opposite. Oh man, she fine, man. Gotta get some of that. All that stuff, man, and that's the wrong stuff. Should you look at some of that stuff I just talked about? Yeah, but not right then. That's not the appropriate time. You need to look at her attitude. You look at his or her heart. Look at their behavior. Look at how they speak, how they talk to you, how they treat the waiter. Did they cuss the waiter out? That's one of the most important keys. How they treat somebody that doesn't affect their lives, that doesn't have an impact. How do they treat people that are in a menial role? How do they treat them? All those things you need to look at. Instead, we look at the wrong things. You know why we look at the wrong things in life? Because we are distracted by media. We are distracted by the internet. We're distracted by television. We're distracted by TV. We're distracted by CDs. We're distracted by MTV. And everything you see on the things I just mentioned have what's one common thing they have in common? Sex. Yeah. They like it hot. They like to drop it like the hot on MTV. All the videos, all the MTV video, everything's about sex. So when you meet somebody of the opposite sex, you looking to score a touchdown. I wonder if I can get some of that. Oh, it's the way life is, man. But I'm telling you, man, that's not the right way. Yeah, that way she comes say, when you first meet somebody and you scoping them out for oh man, how sick is that? You know? Come on, man. I know. So this is new to some of you. So you say, Bobby, you wrong, man. That's what I do. I don't. Okay. Keep living like that. Let me know how it works out for you 10 years from now. You'll be in the same place. Okay. Let's go. Well, I forgot what. Hold on. All right. Number one. Okay. Number one. Okay. Yeah. So it's important, man. When you meet somebody, be right. You look for the right things, actions. Look at how they act or how they don't act. They don't know how to eat at the table. They use their hands to pick up everything they eat. They use their hands. Look at how they do. They're from the country. Some people eat with their fingers. I mean, and that's a signal about their background. Look at them. Don't ignore it because they're handsome. Don't ignore it because she's beautiful. Don't do that. Ignore nothing. Look at everything. Because those people show you a glimpse of who they are. And you trying to want them to be somebody else. Who made you God? Who made you king of the transformers? Like you can transform them in the twinkle of an eye. You can transform by just snapping your little fingers. Who? Because I need to find them. Because if I can find somebody that abracadabra transform somebody like that, I would make $1 billion bucks. Okay. But there's no person out there. If there's no person out there like that, you can't do it and get that out your mind. He's not going to change, ladies. Men, if she been sleeping with everybody and your daddy and your mom, everybody she can think of, Will Smith, she's not going to change, Will. And you can't change your Will. Look at everything. Don't let nothing slip. Don't let nothing slide. Because the very thing you let slide is going to come back to haunt you as you progress in your relationship. Yeah, you think I'm mean, you think I'm mad, you think I'm crazy, but I'm right. And when it takes strength to be right, it takes discipline to be right. Okay? And a lot of y'all don't have no strength. I'm just sorry to say that to you, but some of y'all know it. That's the sad part about it. Many of you know you weak as water. Many of you know you don't have no strength. And you ain't doing nothing about it. That's even worse. Let's go, man. That's a whole nother broadcast. Let's go. Number 2. So the first one, what? When you first meet them, check them out, scope them out from the head to the toe, from the toe to the head. And even before you get into bed, check them out. Know everything you can and can everything you know about them. Don't let nothing slip. Don't let nothing slide. She got a baby. This lady ain't got a baby, girl. She tight with her daughter. You think that bond just because you in their life, the daughter gonna slip? No. You gotta accept that lady. You gotta accept her daughter. You don't want the daughter, but you want the taste of that lady. It's not gonna work like that. But you try to make it work like that, and you got a big mess on your hands. Get into a relationship in the right way, the tight way, the long way, the strong way, and it will last. Get it into the wrong way, we fall down, but we don't get up. You ain't gonna get up. That relationship gonna crash to the ground, and it's not recovering because you started it out in the wrong way, baby. Let's go. Number 2 is what? Number 2. Don't know what to do. Focus, man. Let's focus. And see, whenever you get in a relationship with a man, ladies, guess what? If he's the wrong kind of guy, his relationship, his behavior will do what? Change. Yeah. What's wrong with Johnny? I don't know what's wrong. Why you mad at that? I never seen you like, what's wrong with you? And then he does it again. You're doing the same thing again. You know I don't like that. What's wrong with you, Johnny? Stop, man. And then he does it again and again and again and again. And you become numb to it. You become complacent to his irate fits of anger and rage. He want to argue. He want to fuss. He want to... yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Those of you that have been through this, many of you ladies been through this over and over and over again. Some of you men, that's all you do. Find a woman that you can do it to. Over and over. When you going to learn? It takes a fool to keep doing the same thing over and over again. Watch their behavior. In the beginning, and during the relationship, you're going to have some false flags. You're going to say, okay, but Johnny was just angry for some reason today. And he's not normally, this is what you're going to say. He's not normally like that. And so that gives you an excuse to what? Overlook that negative behavior. Oh, he's not normally like that. Something must have been on his nerves today. It's okay, Johnny. I still love you. Johnny wants you to say that. You know why? Because he's going to get progressively worse. The real Johnny's going to come out. He was nice to hook you. Now he hooked you. He don't have to be Mr. Nice Guy no more. Okay? And same with the lady. Once they hook you, man, all the hooker in them going to come out. Did you hear what I said? All the hooker attitude, personality, and body style, all that going to come out because they got you. And when somebody got you, they do something to you. Because they know how you're going to respond. You're going to receive it, and you're not going to say nothing about it. That's how they scope you out. That's how they rope you out. That's how they dope you out. Player in the house. Let's go. So, false flag. They give you false flag, and you go along with it, and actually not getting any better. See how they fussing right there, arguing and fussing. They started out. They was like nice, lovey-dovey, no argument. They agreed on everything, but oh boy, they was hiding it. He was hiding his attitude because he wanted to get a taste. Yeah. So I'm telling you, man, red flags all over the place. And she said, well, he's gonna be all right. I'm gonna turn him green when we get together. You know? Stop living in fairy tale world. Be real. Nothing changed unless you change it. Unless it's a reason to change. Ain't got no reason to change because you accepting this behavior. She's got no reason to change, mister, because you accepting her nasty, stinking, funky behavior, calling you all kind of N-word and slapping you sometime when she get ready, and talking to her boyfriend on the phone in front of you. You accept that craziness, and you part of the problem. Number 3, just a wannabe. Let's go. I ain't playing with y'all. Number 3. Red flags. Let's look at some of the red flags. And I told you that these things progressively get worse. Look at the picture. What's he doing now? What's Johnny doing? Johnny getting ready to slap the taste out of her mouth, you know? And she's trying to cover up. You know why she get? See, look at her hands, y'all. Look at her hands. Look at her hands. Look at the lady's hands. Her hands are like this, right? Her hands are like this. Defensive position. You know why? She's been through this before. She knows what he's getting ready to do, and it hurts. She's trying to do what? Protect herself. She's in a defensive position. Johnny getting mad at me, getting ready to slap me. Or worse. I told you, whenever you meet somebody, you greet somebody, you hook up with them, and it's a bad, and they have a bad spirit or bad attitude, it's going to get worse. You can't change his spirit. You can't change his attitude. You can't change his nasty, funky behavior. And sometimes they can't even do it. They've been doing it too long. Okay? And you act like you're a miracle worker. Well, Africa, he changed, but it's his problem. You change them, right? They change in your mind only. But in reality, they still funky. The smell ain't going nowhere. But in your mind, because you love them and you want to be with them, so you ignore that craziness. You ignore that funk. I'm here to tell you today, don't ignore nothing. The little thing you let slide and slip is going to come back to haunt you. See, look at this lady right here. Look at her. And look at her. Look what she's thinking in her mind. That's a thought bubble right there for those of you who didn't know. She said, he'll settle down later. He'll settle down later. He look like he's settling down to you. He getting to throw down on her head. He getting to slap the taste off that head and her mouth too. You're gonna put that right hand all over her head. You know? And she, in her mind, she getting ready to get hit. He'll settle down. No, he will not settle down because you will settle down because you become numb to it. You become accustomed to it. You become it's acceptable to you, and it should have never been acceptable to you. You started the problem, and now you got to deal with this monster. Red flags. Tell you about these red flags. Number one, disrespect. He don't respect you. He don't respect your children. He don't respect your mama. He don't respect your brother. He don't respect what you do. He don't respect how you look. He don't respect where you work. He don't respect you. And on top of that, he lies. Everything he say to you. Where you been, Johnny? I was looking for you to come over last night. Oh, I had to work overtime. He working overtime in this second woman house, in the bedroom with her second woman. Okay? Lies, cheating on you, and then you know it. You find out the lady, his second lady, his side piece calling you. Bring, bring, bring. Hello. Who is you, June? Is you Johnny? Yes, this is Johnny. When Johnny's on his way home. Who are you, man? Who are you? Well, Johnny, how do you know Johnny? That's my man. What? Yeah. She calls her and she harasses you. You know, that's what makes it hurt. Warning signs that this person does not respect or like themselves. How can they respect or love you? Johnny don't even know the word respect. He can't even spell respect. But yet you in your little mind, he's supposed to respect you. He gonna change. Johnny, let me tell you something. Later. Johnny ain't gonna never change until the Lord change him. You ever heard it say, wait till your change come? You can wait all day. He ain't gonna change. You can't change him. Okay. Only God can change him. And Johnny got to have a desire to change. Okay. So get that out your mind. You can change him. What you're really saying is you're accepting his nasty ways. But when the problem's nasty ways get worse and they threaten your safety, or they threaten your health, or they threaten your children, or they threaten your security, financial security, some kind of way, then you got a problem with it. God, help me, help us, Lord. Let's go. Okay, so you understand red flags come in all shapes, sizes, and forms. Okay, little small red flag. Well, you know he don't brush his teeth, but you know. We can get that straightened out. You know, he got yellow teeth all over the place. You know, we can get that straightened out. He's just so fine. I just can't get rid. I can't get him out of my mind. Men say the same. Ooh, she's fine at Georgia wine. Ooh, Lord, I ain't never had somebody with a shape like that, and she interested in me. Oh Lord, I got to get this. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, man. When you gonna learn? You got to look at the inner beauty. You got to look at the mind. Look at the body. Look at the personality. That is the real reality of that individual. It's not what you think in your mind, not what you see is the real deal. It's what's inside of her and what's inside of him. That's the real deal. And the only way you're going to see what's inside of them is when you look in the inner beauty, in inner person. Okay? Start looking at the exterior. I mean, that's how we get all messed up. You know, when we meet people we want, we look at them for what we want out of them rather than what they are. And we ignore the signs that could save us a whole lot of pain, a whole lot of heartache. Yeah. How sad. How sad. So many foul marriages, so many foul relationships, so many foul engagements, so many foul living relationships could have been stopped, nipped in the bud if you just say, no, mister, I don't deal with men like you. You nasty. And you have you smell, you stink. You look good, but you smell like crap. Get away from me. That's how you do it. I know it's hard when he's looking good, but he's smelling like, I ain't gonna say that word, but he's smelling bad. And same with men. She looking good, man, but her underarms stink. You know what I'm saying? You can't even tell how many men but she look good, man. And the physiological part of you, the biological part of you is like, you want some, you know what I'm saying? Stop it right there. That's where you made your mistake. Think about that prior relationship and all those hormones was raging in you. All you could see was her and you, or him and you in the bedroom. Hmm? That's why you got jacked up in your last relationship. You didn't look at the right thing. And the things, the signals, the signs and flags that you saw, you ignored them. And some of you took the flag off of them and said, shh, shh, tore it up and threw it away. That's why you got jacked up. When you gonna learn, mister? When you gonna learn, sister? You gonna learn today. Let's go. Number 3, number 4. Getting ready to go out the door. We ain't got too many more. We out. Okay. Number 4. Now listen to me good on this, okay? You can't fix nobody. This lady said, well, Johnny, let's go on a vacation. I know we arguing too much, we fussing, but let's go. I mean, we're gonna be all right. This is me and you, okay? Leave the kid on. Just me and you. Okay, baby, let's go. He's doing. Now see, they on vacation now at that beach. They doing good now. In her mind, see what she thinking? Oh, he's doing good now. Can't fix nobody. Going to the vacation, spending time with you and him alone, that's not gonna change nothing. He might calm down for a little bit, but when you put him back in the real situation he was in before, the real him gonna come out again. Fixing someone is not the way. They need to fix themselves. If it's broke, it won't work. And if it's broke, it had to be fixed before anything will work. You met a broken man, ladies, and you're trying to fix him. It will not work. If you want a good relationship with that man or any man, make sure, number 1, he's working. Not only literally, but figuratively. Have a job, got a working attitude, got a good working attitude, good working spirit, good working personality. All of those that he need to be working. Because any of those things not working in him, your relationship will not work. Oh yeah, it might. Your relationship, ladies and gentlemen, your relationship might twerk. You know what I'm saying? It might twerk real good. What you mean twerk? What you mean twerk, BobbieD? What you mean? Yeah, she might twerk for you in the bedroom real good, like she a dancer, a private dancer in the club. You know what I'm saying? Looking good, man. Well, how long that gonna last? 5 years, she can't even lift her right butt cheek. You know, so big. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's be real. Let us be real and stop trying to play games with each other. Because all you want to taste is what she got on her. And all she want to do is chase on what you got on you. If that's all you want, just call it for what it is and don't try to get into no relationship. Just say, okay, this is going to be a sex thing. We're not going to have no relationship. We're not going to have no family. We're not going to get married. We're not going to get engaged. I'm not going to be your boyfriend. We just going to sex. That would be the real honest thing to do. What's wrong with that? I'm going to let you answer that question. I already know what's wrong with it, but I'm going to let you answer that question. All right, let's go. So, I forgot what. Yeah, you can't fix nobody, man. Now watch this. I'm going to show you this. Watch this. Now, I told you that whenever you get into a relationship that is bad, it gets progressively worse. See, Johnny started out, we were fine. Then he started arguing with her, right? Remember that? Let me go back and show y'all, because see, y'all forget so quick. Thank goodness for visual graphics. I know one thing about me, I'm a master teacher, and I know that people learn better when they can see it. So I'm going to show you the progression of this, okay? This is her right here. Had a little baby girl, your kid, right? She met Johnny, and it was good. Johnny loved her, fooled like he loved her, and loved a good girl. And then, next thing you know, Johnny had turned the fit on her, acted fool with her. What? Johnny? And he was just fussing. See that, Johnny, look, Johnny. Please, Johnny, just settle down. And then it got worse. Look what happened. Johnny get ready to bust her up. Shot the taste out of her mouth. Then she's still in her mind. He'll settle down. He just like to get, I just got to wait for him to get calm again. He'll be all right. He said, Johnny, let's go. Let's go on a vacation, Johnny. Let's go. Can we go on vacation? Just me and you? I know it's going to be all right. Okay, let's go. They go on vacation. Doing real good right now, right? But if you look in the lower right-hand corner, in the back of the mind, the little violent man in Johnny is still there. Ain't nothing been done to change that attitude. Ain't nothing been done to make Johnny realize that he's wrong. I got some statistics for you right now. Listen up. Pay attention. 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men have experienced some form of physical violence. I'm going to say that again. Because see, some of y'all act like y'all can't hear. I'm going to say it one more time. It's important. 1 in 3 women and 1 in 4 men have experienced some form of physical violence by an intimate partner. This includes a range of behaviors: slapping, shoving, pushing. Have you ever been involved in an altercation with your partner, ladies? Have you ever been involved in an altercation with your partner, men? I know y'all men scared. They won't admit it. No, I know y'all don't want to admit it. I know, because you're so ashamed. But I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot of men out there get beat by the women. Think I'm playing with you? A lot. Beat down. And the women could be this big and the man could be up here, but she could shame him. She could slap him. He won't lift a finger because she controlled his mind. Happens every day. I'm gonna show you the statistic. Watch this. I just want you to see how when you start a relationship, it can get progressively worse. Okay? Watch this. Here's the statistics on it. And I love statistics. Numbers don't lie. Okay? This includes a range of behaviors: slapping, shoving, pushing, and in some cases might not be considered domestic violence. 1 in 7 women, listen to me good, 1 in 7 women and 1 in 25 men have been injured by an intimate partner. Is that you? You've been injured by your partner? Ladies, did he slap you? Did he bust your lip? You black your eye? You've been injured? Men, have you been injured by your lady? She scratched you? She kicked you in the balls? What she hurt you, man? I know. More than 40%, listen to me good on this, man. More than 40% of domestic violence victims are what? Male. Did you hear me? Yeah, that's a dirty little secret nobody say, because the men scared. We punks. We don't want nobody to know our lady beat us down. But it happens. All of the statistics come from the National Coalition against, against domestic violence. National Coalition Against Domestic Violence is where I got the statistics from. Okay? Numbers don't lie, but people do. Don't lie to me, man. Your lady slap you? Make you cry? I know. It happens. I know. And you so ashamed, you don't want to tell nobody. It happens all the time. You go to work, you have to wear shade because she done slapped you, blacked your eye. You a big 6'4" man. She 5'5", and she slapped you, and you don't do nothing because you scared. You scared she gonna leave you. I know. Happens every day. All of this could have prevented if you seen the red flags in her temper. When you started out with her, she was nice. Then one day she slapped you. One day, next day it got progressively worse, and you became numb to it. You accepted it. You became complacent. And when you become complacent, ladies and gentlemen, you become complicit in the crime and in the time and what they do. You become a part of the problem. I had to bring that in there because a lot of y'all doing this dastardly deeds of violence in your relationship, and it's wrong. And if I overlook it, I become a part of the problem. I become complicit to your violence. And I need to let you know, violence happens on both parts. It's not just a man. I know the side is when a man beat the woman, he beat the woman, he beat her. Yeah. I don't know what these men always beating the women. They overlook the fact that women beat men too. Some women can beat them. Some women women know how to fight. You think I'm playing with you? Some women know how to fight better than men. And some men just don't know how to fight. They never had a fight in their life. But when they get married, it's on like Donkey Kong, and she always on his head. But yeah, it happens. Yeah, some men are so ashamed to admit it. Because it's a stigma. You a punk. You mean tell me you let your lady beat you, man? What's wrong with you? You're 6'4". She 5 feet. And you gonna let her? Yeah, you know what? Man can't say nothing when somebody come to him like that. You know why? Because she not only did she have him beat, she has him beat mentally, and she has him beat emotionally. And then she take a frying pan and beat him physically. And he can't do nothing because he's defenseless. She knows how to break his barriers down, emotional barriers, spiritual barriers, social barriers, physical. She knows how to make him like a child, like a crying, sniveling child. And he don't like that feeling. So he let her do what she got to do until it's over, and then he can get back with her in the right way. All of this crazy stuff, ladies and gentlemen, can be prevented if you watch their red flags. And then remember that a red flag can never turn into a green one. You think I'm playing with y'all today? You think I brought this just to play with you, man? This is reality. This is reality. These things I'm talking about happen every day. I don't know statistics how many times it happens a day, but I bet you it's pretty high up there. Fights, arguments, fussing. When all could have prevented if you watched the signals. You so busy watching your biological and physical and sexual urges, you don't care nothing but the red flags you see. You care about your signals that your body says, oh, I want him. I want him. He fine. Oh, I want her. She look good. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's more to it than that. And so what happens is we settle for less. And we get jacked up as we progress in this relationship. We got one more. We out, man. We out. Y'all can't take this. I'm bringing too much truth to the light. And whatever truth comes to the light, guess what happens? People want to fight. They want to run. Because some people can't handle the truth, to be honest with you. Because it hurts, man. I just profiled a number of you out there right now. I just profiled your life. I just profiled your relationship, all in a nutshell. Some of you married 10, 5, married. Some of you lived in 5, 10. Some of you just gay. Some of you just boyfriend, girlfriend, 5, 10 years. This is your story in a nutshell. That's why you're trying to find a Filipino, because you think it's going to be better. But let me tell you something, my brother. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Until you change, ain't going to be no difference. You're just going to be doing the same things in a different way. You'll be hoping and praying. Oh, I hope it get better. Ain't nothing going to change unless you change, brother. Get that in your mind. Get that in your psyche. Get that in your mentality. Make it your new reality. Okay? Change starts from you in the inside. Inside out. Your lady can't change you. You can't. Sometimes if you're so bad, you can't even change yourself. God got to change you. Let's go. Last one. No, this is number 5. Number 5. So what happens is this. I told you about you guys, you people that want to marry with families, you got a kid. Like I told you, the lady had a kid at the beginning. If her kids or his kids are disrespectful and he or she allows it, that says a lot about his or her character. See, the little boy right there, he said, no, you can't get to her. That's my mom. You don't touch her. You want to get to her, mister? You got to go through me. See that? He got it down. I said, he's crazy. The man going crazy. Wah! Yeah, you heard me, mister. That's my mom. You're not my daddy. No, you don't touch her. You might can look at her. I'll let you look at her, but you don't touch yourself. Don't put your hands on my mom. That's what you're going to hear, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you're going to hear. It may not come out immediately when you get with the lady. And lady, you're going to hear that too if your man got a son or daughter. It may not come out immediately, but at some point in time, you will hear, you're not my parent, or you're not my mother, you're not my dad. You're going to hear that. And when you hear those words, it's going to hurt. So all you have to do to stop all of that is to focus on the red flag. If you know that he got kids, more likely you're going to have trouble with that red flag. Say, sister, sir, I appreciate it. How many kids you got? I got 2. They live with you? Yeah. Where's the mother? She left me 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. Well, sir, I like you. You're a nice guy. Can we just be friends? I don't want to take it no further. Well, why? Why you want to take it no further? Because I'm going to be honest with you, sir. I don't like men that have kids carrying baggage in a marriage or in a relationship. It just makes more technical, makes it more complicated. And I can't deal with that. So if you don't mind, can we just be friends? He minds. And they continue, and red flag, and then the lady or the guy get cussed out by the kid. Telling you, man, be careful. If you hooked up with a woman and she got 4 kids, even one kid, okay, it's gonna cause an issue at some point in your life. Now, do some of these situations work out when men get kids? Yeah, some of them work out, but the majority of them don't. I'm gonna give you a life history real quick. I know y'all want to go to bed. I know. I want to tell you this story about me, BobbieD, and that rhyme. I married a woman with 2 kids. Yeah, 2 kids, man. And in order for me, I love the woman. Okay, I didn't know her kids, but in order for me to accept that woman, I made the foolish, stupid mistake. One of the biggest mistakes I've ever made in my life. I took her and took her to kids. I never knew the kid. I did. It was so dumb. I look back at it now and said, what was wrong with me? What's going on in my mind? But I wanted her. And really, I loved her, but I think now it was only infatuation. I wanted the sex thing. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, long story short, it was a nightmare with those kids. And it could have been, it didn't have to be that way, but I had a hard time taking care of somebody else's kid the guy didn't never gave no money, no help. I had to take care of 2 kids, me, her, and I had, it wouldn't work out. It was hard. But for 20 years, I did it. It was a struggle. When you try to take care of kids that don't give a flip about you and want to call you all kind of words behind your back, and then you not my daddy. That's one of the favorite things. They know that bothered you, and they say it all the time. And you got to ignore all that. It was hard, man. I did that for 20 some years. Knowing that the kid, I had to go out there and work and get by them school clothes, buy them food, about everything that come out of my pocket. And they daddy didn't pay a peso, okay? Not 1 peso, okay? All of that was hard, but I did it. I don't want to see you go out like that. Before you invest in a woman that has children, make sure you got a heart of gold, because that's what you're going to need, brother. So, ladies, the same way. Before you invest in a man that got kids, make sure you have a heart of gold, because it's going to take Jesus to get you through. That's what I had to do. I had to pray every day. I wanted to treat the kids bad. I had to stop all those stuff coming in your mind, but you can't do it. You got to do right. I did right, and they still didn't care. So I'm telling you, you're hooking up with a lady with the kids, you look with a man with kids, red flag. Check it out. If that's what you want, try it. But I'm telling you now, the majority of those situations do not work out, because the kid's gonna jack you up from the neck up. They're gonna make you crazy, and they're gonna make you lazy. Okay, that's just some of them work out, but most of them don't. Now, last one, we out. I know y'all want to go to sleep. I know, sleep your heads out. That's why you never get nothing in your life. You always sleeping. You sleeping. I'm sleeping, man. I got to go to bed. When I want something, I don't sleep. At least you can tell you that. When I'm doing something, when I'm focused, I don't sleep. I fight it off. I get me some coffee. I get me something to drink. I fight. No, I got to finish this. I got to finish this. I'm a finisher. It's the finishers in life that get someplace. What you doing? You finishing that? You finishing that vodka and gin juice? That's what you finishing? Come on, man. Let's be real. Pay attention. We out. Last one. Takeaway. What's the takeaway, Bobby? What's the takeaway? I done told y'all, man. Takeaway is lesson learned. You don't get nothing else from this. You need to learn this. Get this. All the things I just told you went out your ears, in one ear and out the other. You need to make this stick right here. Don't ignore red flags. I'm going to say that again, because some of y'all act like y'all can't hear. I said, don't ignore red flags. The reason why, there will always be consequences for doing so. Okay. I gave you a profile of a man that started with a woman and they went through some changes. You know what I'm saying? I showed you graphically how your life, I profile some of your life. I just profiled your life. Yeah. You black man, you brown man, I profiled your life. Because you didn't look at the red flags. You ignored them. Don't ignore red flags. Because there'll always be negative consequences for doing so. Red flags will never turn green. That's one of the takeaways you need to take away from this broadcast. Never turn green. Those things that bother you, the disrespect, the lies, the cheating, the hurt, the double life or second face will always continue some way, shape, form, or fashion. And then they'll get worse as your relationship grows. Because you ignored the red flags. You tried to make the red flags green. Silly, silly, silly. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Playing tricks on your mind. Playing tricks on yourself. No marriage. No baby. No money. No vacation. No anything is going to fix something that's broken. How you going to fix a man that's been broken all his life, woman? You said, well, BobbieD, I saw T.D. Jakes and he told me some things, and then I went to the Woman Thou Art Loose concert. I went to the Woman Thou Art Loose program, and they showed me, okay, they showed you to trust God, to pray for the right man. You didn't do that. You ignored all the red flags, and you got some broke down. No, I'm not going to say that. You got the wrong person. Nobody can fix that but the Lord. So all you can do is pray, get out of that situation first, and pray for that individual. Because he's not going to change till the Lord change him, until he's ready to be changed by the Most High God. Take that away from this. If you don't take nothing else, ladies. You fall in love with or staying with someone because you think that he'll be projected, have potential. Well, he ain't got no good clothes. He got bad manners, but I see the potential in him. I really do, and I love him. Okay, keep on. Let me know how it works out 10 years from now. This will keep you in something that will make you hurt and miserable. You want to go through hurt, ladies? You want to go through pain, ladies, gentlemen? You want to go through pain and hurt because you see potential? You don't want when you get in a relationship, you don't want potential. You want action. What it is now. What have you done for me lately? Where are you at right now in your mind? Because see, wherever you are in your mind, I need to know where you are, and I need to get in touch with that because we grow together. I don't care nothing but your potential. What are you doing right now? Where you are right now? Your actions speak louder than your word. Your actions speak louder than your potential. Okay? I got no more to say to you. I said what I had to say. You did what you had to do. Some of you were just sleeping. I know that's the way some people are. They never get it. They sleep their life away. Sleep is more important than anything to them. And they missed the red flags because they were sleeping when they should have been looking at the red flags. They sleeping on the job. When I was working, you know what they did when they found people sleeping on the job? You know what they did? Guess what they did? They did. Fire. You sleeping on me, I'm going to fire you. Wake up. If you have to look at this broadcast over again, look at it again and again and again until you get it. You didn't get it the first time, you need a second time, you need a third time, you need a fourth. Get it, man. Get it, lady. I don't care how you get it, but get it. And that'll save you a whole lifetime of pain. It'll save you a whole lifetime of anguish. It'll save you a whole lifetime of hurt. Because you got it. And now dating and having a relationship is more meaningful. Why? Because you know that you cannot turn a red flag into green. Simple, very simplistic takeaway, very simplistic lesson. But the sad truth is we don't get it. Most of us get it wrong. We fail the test. When I was in school, the worst thing you could tell me is that I flunked that test. I just went crazy, man, because I like to pass. You know, I'll take any grade. Give me an A, B, C, but don't give me no D. Nah, I don't play that. I'm gonna do whatever. That's the kind of guy who is. But some of y'all, you settle for anything. You get a D, okay, I got a D. And you become numb to moving up in your life. Some of you become numb. Some of you become complacent with moving forward and up in your life. You just settle for anything. You settle for less. Never settle for less by ignoring red flags in a person. You'll pay the price for it later in your relationship. That's it. That's all I got, man. Look at this again when you get ready and pray about it. See when the Lord show you some things that I couldn't even reveal to you. Okay? If you look at this again, sit down and look at with your lady, you will get something. Both of y'all get help. Okay? That's what I'm about teaching. I'm about reaching, and I'm about making sure people understand to treat each other right. Okay? That's it, man. Let's ride the train. Y'all ready to ride the train? BobbieD, Lizzie, one nation, the world, one love. 1 minute, please. Good. Hey, anybody need a tissue? I'm serious. Anybody need a tissue out there? Because some of y'all should be crying. Mm-hmm. Instead of lying, some of y'all should be crying because I just profiled you to a T. Mm-hmm. If it wasn't you, it was your brother. If it wasn't you, it was your sister. You know what I'm saying? Look at this again. All right, who's rubbing up, toughing up, buffing up for you first, man? In the here's how people get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. You just get on board. All you need is love. Whoo, say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. You ready to ride train, BobbieD, Lizzie, one nation, a boom of love. When I said toot toot, you said all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I say all aboard, you said toot toot. All aboard, all aboard. Let's ride this train. Y'all ready to ride train, BobbieD, Lizzie, one nation, a boom of love. Let's go. I got to find out who's rough enough, tough enough, buffed up enough to be the first man in this house today. I need to know, okay? Inquiring mind needs to know. I wants to know. You know, I don't like to think. I don't like to guess. I like to think, but I don't like to guess. I want to know. You know, knowledge. When you got knowledge, you don't need to go to college. I got the knowledge and I went to college. That's even worse. Let's go. I'm gonna find out who's rubbing up, topping up. Let's see. First man in the house, who that is? Who that said they're gonna beat them? I need to know. Come to my gym. Who they say they're gonna beat them? I need to know. I do it all the way down to the bottom. I gotta jump it. All right, we got Isabel, what's up, man? You good, man? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see ya. First man up in the house today. SMS say peace. Hey, that's what it's all about, man. Peace is the answer, and love is the way. Whatever problem you have in your life, ladies and gentlemen, peace is the answer. If it's gonna bring you peace, that's the way. That's your answer. If it's gonna bring you anguish, it's gonna bring you doubt, fear. That's not the way. Love is the way. Peace is the answer, baby. And love is the way. Peace unto you, my brother from another mother. Y'all give us props today. Ride train, who we got? Smooth sound. What's up, man? You good? I just want to. Nah, you all right, man. You good, man. Y'all know what he's referring to. He made number 2 and he just won't do. Nah, he'll do fine, but the number 2 status. We're not trying to pick on anybody. We're just trying to let you know that we want you to move up a little bit higher to the next level. The next level is the top. See you at the top next time, too. Next time, smooth, too. Okay, let's go. Ride train. Who we got? JL Griffin, what's up, man? Good morning to you, BobbieD, Lizzie. What's up, man? You good? JL's back in the City, Cebu City. He's in Lahoo, and he's doing his thing, man. You know, he was out in the States for a while. He got bored. He didn't know what to do, man. He said, "Can't I come back home?" Home. I'm gonna hear y'all listen to me good with this. Home is where your heart is. If it's in Timbuktu, that's your home. If your heart's there. If it's in Russia, that's your home. Wherever your home, wherever your heart is, that's where your home. And his heart's in Cebu City. He came back here, and then he got a lady there too. Who he got right here? Jail. He said, I love the show, BobbieD. Keep on pushing. Thank you so much, my brother, from another mother. Hey, man, that's what I do, man. I bring it to you right. I don't bring you this no flaky stuff, man. I bring you serious issues that you can use and stuff that you can use right now. You ain't got to figure out what he said. I make it plain. I make it plain, and more importantly, I make it simple. You ain't got to guess about what I did. What that mean? What he said? I don't know. Did he say? I don't know what they mean. You ain't got to go get your dictionary. Look at what that word mean. I make it plain and simple so you can get it, man. And then not only get it, but use it. Let's go, round train. Who we got? Dudes, what's up, man? What's up, my Diesel? What's up, my Diesel? My Diesel in the house. What's up, dude? Hey, Deuce is in the house, man. Deuce is a trucker, man. He called me the Diesel, man. But you know what I'm saying? I just keep on moving. I don't care if I got gasoline, I got diesel. I don't care, man. I'm going to move. And I'm a groove. I keep it right, tight, long, strong. And so do Deuce, man. Deuce don't be playing on that road. He's like, move out the way. So good to see you, Diesel. Deuce round train, BobbieD, One Nation. We got Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? Go finger. What's up? What's up? Gun in the house. Woo. What's up? He said, hello, family. Congratulations. SML wasn't playing, man. Y'all give him his prop. He made it. He did it right, tight, long, strong, man. Everybody had the same opportunity that SML had to be number one. But you know what? SML had fire under him this morning. He said, nah, I ain't going out like that. I'm going to be number one on this show. And he waited till that notification bell said, almost broke the computer down. Let's go, round train, BobbieD, One Nation. SML, he said, thanks, Murphy, man. So good to see my brother from another mother. Round train, BobbieD, Murphy. Hey, he said, number two, just won't do smooth. Bull sound, you got to stop hitting on that two spot, man. Let's go. Round train, Deuce. He said, let's ride this train, y'all. Let's ride. Deuce, he said, you off the train, BobbieD. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying, man? Hey, the way I'm a master teacher, baby. I teach you the way you receive it. And I bring the nitty gritty. I bring the details. I bring the 411. I bring the principles. I bring it and I break it down to its barest essentials. So nobody can say, well, I didn't understand what he said. What was he trying to tell me? I don't. Sarah, can you tell me what that guy was trying? I just don't know. You can come up for me like that because I know what to tell you. I know my audience. I know how to reach you. I know how to teach you, and I'm blessed like that. Let's go, round train. We got. Let's go. He said, even though you know she's no good, it's hard to leave Boom Boom Brenda alone. Sometimes, yeah, man. I don't know. Boom Boom Brenda got a thing about making you feel like you boom boom. You know what I'm saying? You know, she know how to work your boom boom on her, or work that boom boom on you. So it's hard because you've invested personal time, you've invested money, maybe, you know, in her, taking her out, buying stuff, paying her rent. You know, a lot of women go with men for the purposes of paying their rent. I mean, that's a sad indictment on society, but that's true. A lot of women go with a man that they don't like. They can ignore the red flag. They don't care not but no flags. All they want is the monte. And some of the guys don't care. They don't care if the woman they don't care if the woman like him or not. They want to taste the juice. And so they give him the money. So they got it's a relationship, but it's not a loving relationship. It is a relationship of convenience. You scratch my back, I'm gonna scratch yours. You know, a lot of people like that. You know, who am I to say it's wrong? Who am I to say it's right? I'm just telling you, man. If you invest time in somebody, and somebody invests time in you and money in you, shouldn't you have it real? It's rather fake and phony. I just want it real, man. I don't want no play with me. If you don't like me, tell me. It's okay. I'm not gonna cry. I just move on. Because if I don't like you, I'm saying, look, I'm sorry, man. You're not my type. And we can't roll together. I'm not going to pay your rent, man. I'm not here to pay your rent. Do I look like a loan company to you? I'm now. That's how you do. Let's go around train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? JL. He said, Dr. Bobby is in building. Preach. Hey, man, I preach it. I read it. I teach it. Whatever I got to do. If I got to get up here and do a dance, man, I'll do a James Brown all day long if you get it. Let's go around. Deuce, he said, red light extravaganza. Oh, yeah, y'all need to leave them red light women alone, okay? They ain't about nothing, okay? Leave them red light women alone. They ain't about nothing. They just want your money. They give you a little bit of juice. What's up? He said, I didn't see no flag. You didn't see the flag because you didn't want to see it. They was there. They waving in your nose. And you like, what's this? You think it's some snot? You think it's hot lifestyle? You get rid of it. There's a red flag trying to get to you. You know, we have a tendency to only see what we want to see when we're in so-called love. But it's not love most of the time. Sometimes it's just lust. I want to get that taste. I want to taste of that. It's lust, man. A lot of times. Women the same way. You think women don't lust? They do too. Women just people have this idea in their mind that women are not lustful. They're so dignified. No, they're just as bad as men. They see a man, they get horny. Oh, he's so good. I can't wait to get with him. Yeah, women are like that too, guys. You know, some of y'all guys don't have that in your mind about it, but a lot of women are like that, man. A lot. You know? And I don't want them kind of women. I'm sorry. I want a regular, normal, clean, orderly, beautiful spirit woman. That's what I want. I don't want that crazy type woman. Let's go, Roger. Who we got? Murphy, hey, he said they got a certain YouTuber suggested that a bar girl could make a good wife. Nah, man. Anybody say that to y'all better click them off. Don't turn back this channel no more. Okay. Bar girl can't do nothing for you but bar girl stuff. Okay. Well, they may do some other stuff, but they were raised up in the bar. That's where their mind is, than the bar. So you think about what goes on in the bar. Dancing, shaking their tail, drinking, drugs, sex in the back room. You want somebody like that to live your life with? Because when you get married to her, or you get gay with her, you get living with her, she might be right for about maybe 6 months, 3 months. But the bar girl feeling gonna come back because you ain't doing what she need to feel like a bar girl. You ain't greasing those bar girl feelings anymore. You want her to change. You ignored her red flags, and you trying to turn her green bar girl flags into green good girl flag, and it don't work. The whole purpose of this broadcast today was show you better than I can throw you. You cannot turn a red flag into a green flag. Get that out your mind, misters, out of there. Get that out of your mind, sisters, out there. You cannot turn a red flag personality into a green flag. If she's sexy, hot, to try for every man she see, and you think that you're going to marry her and you're going to tame her and she's going to be good, hot to try for you only, you're a liar. And you lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself and everybody else, because everybody seeing you nothing but a fool. Trying to make somebody something that they're not. You cannot be successful in that. The only thing you're going to do in the process is get yourself full of pain and shame, because you're going to be shaming her. But every time you go out with her to a church or wherever, she's going to dress like a hooker. Yeah. Everybody going to be staring at her big butt. She's going to wear them tied up breeches and them tied up pants, and you can see her butt cheeks, the cellulite in her butt through the pants. That's how embarrassing it's gonna be when you get somebody like that. I'm just trying to break it down to you like you can see it, because some of y'all don't know. Let's go. Smooth. He said, "Glad to be here, Bobby. I missed some of your live because I was in the I'm sorry to hear he was in the hospital 4 times in 3 months. Sorry to hear that. I saw that. I was praying for you. Let's remember, guys. Smooth Sound has some medical challenges, and occasionally he might go in the hospital. Let's put him on the prayer list constantly. Okay." He's trying to do right. He's trying to be strong, but his body don't work with him as much as it needs to. So let's pray and put a spiritual blessing and a spiritual anointing on his life for perfect health, perfect wealth, perfect peace, and perfect prosperity, so he can have a great life in this world. Thank you so much, bro. Y'all put him on your prayer list. Ron Chain, who we got? That's me. He said, "You crazy, Murphy." I know you talking about. I know who you talking about. You know who you talking about? Tell me. Nah, don't say that. Don't mention no names on this show. Don't mention no names on this show, because they'll be trying to tear me down. They'll be trying to throw me down. Trying to get. Why do you say that about me on my show? I don't like that. See, I don't talk. Most of the time you hear me, I don't talk about other vloggers. But I do say something, I don't mention no name, because there's too many vloggers that go like this at each other. I don't want to get into that. Let's go around chain. Who we got? Murray, he said the flag wasn't big enough to see. I got you, man. Yeah, too big, man. It blinded them. People need to stop looking at only thing they want to see. They can't see the forest for the trees. They like the trees, but the forest is overwhelming. How could they miss the forest? The forest is like a big elephant in the room. You cannot miss it. You choose not to see it. It's a choice, man. You either see it or you don't. Yeah. I look. When I got with Lisa D, I look for everything I could. I was so hurt and disappointed in previous relationship. I look for everything I could look for. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Mostly with her was mostly what I wanted, mostly what I liked. There was some bad, there was some bad, but I knew that I could live with that, and I wasn't thinking that I'm gonna change her. I can't change her. I knew that. So the things that she had bad or not, it wasn't really bad. It was just things that I might have wanted better. I deal with that right now because that's how she is, and she deal with me the same way. We accepted each other for what we were. And I didn't sell for nobody less than what I wanted. She didn't either. Let's go around here. Who we got? Murphy Hayes. He said, until one of her Johns come ringing your doorbell. Yeah. Hey, where Mary Jane at? Ding, 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 ding. Mary Jane, you in there? Come on out there, girl. You want some of this. Come on out there. Just because you married, you ain't changed. Come on out there, Mary Jane. Let's go. Listen, you can't hide when it comes to BobbieD now, man. You know why you can't hide? Because the truth. I bring the truth. And the truth sheds light unto darkness. So you in the dark trying to do your dirt. You come on this show, I'm gonna call you out. Okay? It's gonna hit you. Not that I'm trying to hit you, but I bring the truth. It's like a flashlight. It's like put a flashlight on a dark spot, it's gonna be lit up. And so people like, don't want to be called out. Let go. Murphy, I'll be on Michael Coffee. What's up? Michael Coffee needs some coffee. He said, BobbieD, hello. Manganda, Umaga, Hapong Gabi, Kamustika. We doing good, Mike. Doing real good. It's always a blessing to see you on the show, man. I appreciate you coming on the show. Michael is a nurse. He works in Cali. He handles the hospice people there's no hope for them. He just tries to make them feel as best they can on their way out. So he has a very difficult job. Y'all pray for him. Ryan Train, who we got? JL, he said, hey, fellas, BobbieD speaks truth. He speaks life into your spirit. He's a real deal, and he's my friend. We'll stand with you, BobbieD. Thank you so much, JL. Good word. That's a blessing to hear that, man. I love it, man. And that's what I try to do. I try to bring it right. And I try to open people's eyes to some things. Sometimes we ignore it. Sometimes we just don't. We know it's there. Sometimes we just ignore it. Sometimes and then some of us just don't know. There's a lot of naive guys out there that just don't know. I bring it. So I don't want to see people get hurt by these Filipinos or by anybody, any woman. I don't want to see a man get hurt. I don't want to see a woman get hurt. I want people to be fair and right in a relationship and know what they're getting. Let's go, Ron Trey. Who we got? Murphy, he said, you can't lose with the stuff BobbieD. You know that's right. Hey, the stuff I use is Jesus. Jesus, nothing but the Lord on this thing, baby. You know what I'm saying? Everything I said, man, I'm gonna tell you this. Everything I say to you, if you dig real deep down in what I say to you, it has a biblical basis. It has a biblical root most of the time. Sometimes it don't. But most of the time, the things I say to you have a biblical basis. That's because the Lord is in my life. He's my head. Okay? Let's go around, Jen. Who we got? Michael Coffee. He's a BobbieD. Hi. A 65-year-old American married a 25-year-old Philippine from Mindanao online, Utah wedding. Okay, I know where this is headed at, Mike. I know exactly what it's headed. Michael Coffee. He's a BobbieD. Hi, 65-year-old American foreigner found out when he took a plane flight to meet her in person or in prison. He better meet her in prison, not in person. I would have met her in prison. I would have had her locked up. I know he's going to. He said, BobbieD. He got to Mindanao, Philippines, and found out she had 3 little girl kids, but it was too late. He already married her. Oh, that was dumb. Go marry somebody you never met, and then met online in person, and then you gonna marry and go to Mindanao, find she got 3 kids, and you're not married. He is jacked up from the neck up, man. And it's people. Y'all think I'm playing with y'all, but there is a ton of people out there just like that, man. So you don't have to be sanctified to be ignorant. I mean, not ignorant, but you don't have to be sanctified to not be sophisticated about women, not have knowledge of women. Some people is 20, 18, 35, they just don't know. And so he's an old, there's 2 types of fool. There's an old fool and a new fool. He's an old fool. I'm not trying to be sarcastic, But I'm just trying to be open and honest. A fool, what's a fool? First of all, a fool is the one who continues to do the same thing over and over, hoping and wishing it's going to change and never do nothing to make it change. So he was just hoping for the right one, hope for the right one, hope for the right one, and he didn't even investigate. He didn't try to find out she was right or not. He's just an old fool. I'm sorry, man. I mean, and I hope that he will get some sense later on in his life. Let's go, Roger. Who got? Wendell, what's up? Wendell Conyete, Wendell Conyete. What's up, Wendell? Long time no see, man. You all right? He's all right. What's up, man? Good to see you in the house today. You settle by, stop by and say hi. Good to see you, man. Ryan Chain, who we got? Wendell said, good morning. Good morning to you, Wendell. Good to see you in the house today, man. Hope you had made it to your lady. Wendell made it. I forgot. Wendell made it to his lady, man, and he sent us some pictures too. Wendell had a good time in Manila with his lady, man. He sent us some pictures. He and his lady was in the airport and they went to shopping. He had a great time, man. Wendell waited. You hear me? Wendell has been with me at least 2 years or more now. And we was right there with Wendell, waiting with him until he came to Manila and saw his lady, and he got a thriller. All right, Wendell, so good to see you in the show today. When he said, I made the love. Yeah, man, you made it, man. You made the love thing on the train and in Manila too. I know you. There you go. Michael Cobb, he's about to hot. The young 25-year-old Filipino told the 65-year-old American foreigner, she said, you never asked me about the kids' children. See how stupid arguments they use? Sir, you never asked me, did I have children? Ooh, dude, wouldn't you think that would be critical for you to tell somebody if you're going to marry them? Wouldn't you? She knew. Just because that's how, let me tell you, that's so, listen to me good, guys. That is so typical of Filipinos. If you don't ask them something specifically, they will not divulge it, especially if it's going to make them look bad, okay? If it's something that's going to make them look good, if you don't ask them, they'll tell you. But if something that's going to make them look bad, they will never divulge it. And then when it comes down, you find out, well, sir, you never asked me, sir. You know, that's their feeble excuse. She should have been open, honest, and above board. She was a scammer, a jammer, and a flim-flammer. She wanted to marry him so he can get part of his money and part of his status. That's all it was, man. And so the old fool learned another foolish lesson. Let's go, Ron Train. Who we got? Murphy, hey, he said, sorry to hear it, Smooth. Hope you do. Okay, yeah, Smooth, we're praying for your brother. Stay out of the hospital, man. Watch what you eat, Smooth. Take your medication and relax your mind, okay? Stop getting all stressed out about stuff you cannot do nothing about. Let's go, Ron Train. Who we got? Wendell, he said, been working the night shift, missing out, and working hard to get back to the Philippines. Okay, I got you, man. You know, because it takes money, man. You think it's cheap to get here? Nah. Prices are going up. Yeah. And so he's working to save up his money so he have another good trip. It's a good this time. You want to try to come back here again this year before they close it down. You know, they ain't no telling when they. This is the Philippines, man. They had the longest lockdown in the history of the world. I'm serious. This country had the longest lockdown in the history of the world. Okay, and schools are just now beginning to get face-to-face. It's not even all the schools yet. Only part of the schools. So things are still beginning to unravel here and open up. But when they lock it down, you better hope monkeypox don't. You better hope monkeypox don't get bad. Y'all gonna be in trouble. You're gonna lock this thing right back down. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got? Okay, I got that. Michael Carter said, Bobby, he went to Rafi Tulfo saying the young 25-year-old Filipino scammed him into doing a marriage in Utah. Yeah, ain't nobody scammed you, man. You did it yourself. Let me ask y'all a question. Did she make him say, I do? No. Did she put a gun in his head? No. She just sweet talked him. Ain't nothing wrong with sweet talking a man. That's what she gave him what he wanted. He wanted a young, pretty young thing to sweet talk him. And she did. And for the fact that she sweet talked him, he married her. He wanted her to continue sweet talking him for life. But she didn't. She had another agenda. And he wasn't wise enough to see her foolish ulterior motives. And so he got suckered. Let's go, Ryan Train. We got Michael. He said, Bobby, salamat to the guys and men that served in the military service. Happy Memorial Day. Appreciate your time from the University of California. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot about Memorial Day. I forget. I'm in the Philippines, guys. You know that. And my first few years coming out here, I remember all holidays. But when I get in the Philippines, the holidays, They just go by. The ones I only remember that to celebrate in USA is Christmas, Thanksgiving, and New Year's. That's the only, and Easter. Those are only holidays I always remember. The other holidays, I just forget about it because most of the holidays that you guys have, they don't have out here. And if they do have one, they celebrate it at a different date. So I'm sorry. I apologize. My apologies to everyone out there. I should have said Happy Memorial Day to you people in the USA. The Philippines, it's not Memorial Day in the Philippines. So happy Memorial Day. I'm sorry. I'll try to do better. Okay, man? Forgive me, for I know not what I do. Okay? Let's go. Ryan J. Body, who we got? John Thomas, Big John in the house, Big John. John Thomas, the gold bullet in the house. What's up, John? He said, no N-word. It's over, over, over. No Filipinos saying that to me. I know, man. That's a hurting thing. When you got this melanin in your skin, and you know the history of your ancestors and that word, how they use those words to your ancestors, and somebody that say they love you gonna use that N-word? No, that's it, man. Don't come to me. Don't come to me no more. Get out my face. Get out my life. I don't want you no more. I don't want to see you no more. You ain't worthy enough to be with me when you use language like that to me. That's hurting, man. That's very volatile language for a woman or a man or anyone to use that to a person of African American heritage. It hurts. You know, you can say, well, words ain't hurt me. Yeah, words hurt me. Because I know I heard I call him my grandma. I heard my granddad. I went to work with him. My granddad was a maintenance man at a church, and he did all of the grass and all the cleaning and all like that. And one Saturday, he was 4 hours on Saturday. So I was in some in the USA Atlanta with him. One summer he went to work, and I said I begged him because I had nothing to do. And I said, "Can I come with you, Granddad?" He said, "Oh yeah, I ain't gonna do that. Let's cut grass." I was like, I just want to be out. We went with him down there, and he was just cutting the grass. And then a white boy said, "Hey boy." And he asked my granddad answered. Oh man, he didn't call him the N-word, but that's just like calling it all that stuff I got in my mind. So when you say something to me that ain't right, I'm gonna flip off on you. Don't do it, man. It's best for me to let you go out my life. Let's go. Ryan J, who we got? Michael Coffin. He said, BobbieD, hi. God blessings be with all the love train riders. Keep the faith. Stay positive in your life. Y'all heard me say it? He said, keep the faith. Don't lose your faith. Don't lose your hope. Stay positive. I don't care how dark it looks. I don't care how bad it gets. I don't care how worse it gets. Stay positive. Huh? What's the alternative to staying positive? Negative. It's easy to be negative. Anybody can say, but it takes a strong person not to cry and whine and think about how I'm gonna get myself out this predicament. Yep, it takes strength to do that. And it takes, you can't be full of emotion when you're trying to work your way out of it. Let's say you fell down in some quicksand, right? And you're just going on. The more you struggle, the faster you go. So what you got to do? You got to remain calm. You got to remain peaceful. And you got to think, okay, I'm going to get out of this thing. If I keep wiggling, it's going to take me under further. And then you see a rope. You get the rope, you get a stick, and you tie, and you pull yourself a branch. You pull yourself off that branch, you get out. But if you wasn't thinking, you're and you gone. Calmness leads to thinking, and thinking leads to answers, and answers leads to resolutions, and that's what you need: resolutions and way out of any negative situation. Ron Chamber, Murphy, hey, he said there was a couple of years ago in the church that after 2 years of marriage, they started teaching in married couples class and writing books about non-marriage. Then less than a year later, one of them committed, what did they commit? Adultery. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that happens, man, you know, and you got to understand, people, you know why that happened, Murphy? Because people change. You know, sometimes people change for the better, sometimes they change for the worse. She changed for the worse. And maybe she was like that all along. We don't know. It may have been a red flag that the man missed in her. You know, we don't know. You know, but something in her brought the worst in her out. And when she met somebody that she liked that much, she just took the risk, and she got caught. You know, and then I know when she got caught, they probably kicked both of them out of the church. You know, because you have to be examples. If you're teaching or in leadership, you got to be examples. You can't die. You the head of the marriage ministry, and then you commit adultery. Oh, no, that pastor probably kicked both of them out of the church. I mean, and they probably offered them, not only kick them out, but they set them down. You got to set people down, and you got to offer them some help to get healing that they need is healing. Sometimes adultery is a way out. That's the only way you can, according to the Bible, that you can get a divorce. But that's a way out. But sometimes if it's worth salvaging, then it can salvage the marriage. But that's a tough situation. Roger, who we got? Jail. He said, Michael Coffey. How did the story end about this interview with Tofo? Ryan Train, BobbieD, see One Nation. Michael Coffey, need some coffee. He said, BobbieD, hi. You preaching today. Love train writer, take notes. Get the pen and pencil ready. Solomon, BobbieD. Yeah, thank you so much, Dirk Mike. Ryan Train, who we got? Murphy Hayes, he said, the word boy is no, don't call me no boy, man. Don't do that. Don't call me no boy, and don't call me no N-word. I'm not the one to mess with that. See, I will get inflamed. I know me. And sometimes I would say something to you that I shouldn't be saying. That's how I get. And so I'm working on it. I'm not perfect. I'm not Jesus. Okay, I'm not going to turn the other cheek. I'm sorry. I know we're supposed to. We're supposed to try. I might try, but it just, most of the time, I'm not going to turn the other cheek. So you better be right with me. I don't care who it is. I'm going to look, what you say, man? I'm going to give you a chance to get out of it. Because I'm going to ask you, what did you say? And if you change your word, I'm all right with you. But you keep saying, hey, we're going to have some words, man. I just, this is where I am. And I will probably never change unless the Lord change me like that. And he's still changing me because I gotten better with it, controlling it. But, you got to watch what you say. And I have to watch what I say with people, too. It goes both ways. Ron J, who we got? Dog Dead. What's up, man? Good to see you. He's a breeding content. Give it a year for the true person to come out. There's a rare unicorn, but dogs are easier and always devoted. Yeah. Things happen in time. All things happen for a reason. And as time goes on, you will see the reason for it happening. That's what life is all about. Things just don't happen immediately. You got to give it time. If you want a good person, you need time to see that person in all phases of her life. 2 months, 1 month, 3 months, and that ain't enough time. A year or more is when you begin to see all phases of an individual. And so that dog phase in her will always come out, or that dog phase in him will always come out in a year or more's time, because you will see it. And the only way you don't see it is you ignore the red flag, and you try to make a red flag out of green, and it will not work. Good to see you on the show today, Dad Dog. Don't be a stranger, Long Ranger. Round train, we got Michael Coffey. He's a BobbieD hot. Radford Tufo told the 65-year-old foreigner he should have met the 25-year-old Philippine in person first. Yeah, that's the first step, man. You don't send people money and marry them online without meeting them. How dumb is that, man? How dumb is that? Not only is it dumb, ladies and gentlemen, it is impersonal. I don't want to marry you and I'll meet you online for the first, and marry you online and meet you after we get married. What is this? They got a show on TV like that. It's called First Time Marriage or something, where these two people. This is how crazy society is, guys. They have a movie program on TV. I saw an ad for it on one of those crazy cable channels. This is a man, right? This is a lady. They've never met each other ever, and they get married for the first time. They have a real big wedding, and then the show chronicles their life and how they adjusted. So how crazy is that, man? You asking for trouble. You starting off your life with somebody you never met before, and you get married the same day. How crazy is that? Yeah, you just asking for a wrong lifestyle. You're asking for the wrong things, and usually things like that never work out. Very seldom. So that's similar to what this whole program is about. You get hooked up with somebody not knowing the good background or the bad background or any background, because you ignore the flag, because you just like how they look, or how they sound, or how they talk, how they walk, or the money they got. And then you got all these red flags in the back in their baggage, and you missed all of them. And so you got a nasty, messed up life because you missed all the red flags. And then when you find out they got red flags, you're trying to turn the red flags into green. And y'all know what that means. It will not work. Okay? It will not work. Even if you try to twerk it. Yeah, you try to shake your butt. I'm just going to shake my butt and he'll be all right. Come on, John, watch this. John ain't studying. You know why? Because John watching 3 other women twerk for him. You just a side piece. Let's go, Ron Train, BobbieD, One Nation. We got Michael Coffey. Need some coffee. He's a BobbieD hot. Rafi told fools, told the 65-year-old, 25-year-old would have told you she had kids if you would have meet her. Yeah, you tell people, tell people anything over the internet, and he crazy enough to believe it. Man, let me tell y'all something. If you dating online, do not believe nothing these Filipinos tell you until you verify it. Listen to them. I'm not saying not to listen to them. Listen to them, but let your logical mind take over. Okay, everything they say is not the gospel. Listen to the truth. Let your ears perk up to the truth. But to the lies, when they say the more lies they say, the more unreliable they are, and the more you need to get rid of. That's how you do that. Okay? Let's go. Ron James, who we got? Murray, he said, we all have some kind of shortcoming, but there are some things you just shouldn't ignore or accept, especially if there's no charge. Yeah, no change. Just like Murphy mentioned about somebody said you got to have a bar girl in your life to make a good wife. How crazy is that, man? You mean to tell me I got to have somebody that in a club that deals with liquor and deals with drinking and deal with drugs and deal with showing the booty and all that kind of stuff, and that's supposed to make me a good wife? How is that going to make me a good woman in my life? How? What? I guess he's trying to say because she's had the bad stuff in life, now she wants a good person, and now she'll be good. No, it does not work like people don't change like that. Okay. She's still got that bar girl spirit in her. She's still got that bar girl spirit in her. So it's gonna come. It might be on the slide, on the low for a little while, because she just got married. Or she just got living with somebody good. But 6 months, 3 months, a year, she gonna get bored with Joe Blow, and she gonna want somebody else to give it a go. Ain't that right? Let's go. Who you got? JL, he said, we're riding a train with you, BobbieD. Thank you so much, JL. Hey, man, I appreciate that, man. I like to have my friends on the train with me, and then I like to have new people come on, too. If y'all know somebody don't know nothing about the train, invite your friends to the train, okay? Let's go. Who you got? Murphy, hey. He said, I was watching a video where a Filipina beat up her husband. He was 6'3", but over 70. She broke his hip with his arm, and he still wouldn't have her talk bad about it. Yeah, that's some men are just dedicated like that, yeah. And some men are just beat down like that, whipped down mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You know, he's a big guy. You know, he probably still gonna put a hurt on her if he wanted to, but he would do it. You know, and some people are like that. If a woman beat me, my mama told me not to never touch a woman, never hit a woman. I would try if she ain't, long as she ain't trying to take my life, I'll take it. I'll take the hit, But if it looks like it's going to be something that's going to hurt my life, I'm going to stop her, or I'm going to leave out the house, because women can put a hurt on you and take you out, if you're not careful. But that's like I mentioned to you earlier, 40% of men have domestic violence by these women. Women put it on. You think women are all gentle and this is small and tiny and dainty? And no, they got muscle. Just like we got muscle, but they don't have as much as we have, but they still got muscle. And they can put a hurt on a man too. Yeah, a woman's hand maybe not be big as my hand, right? But she got bone in her hand, just like my hand got bone in. So if she punched me, that bone in her hand gonna hurt my cheek. It's gonna hurt my face, just like anybody else. It may not hurt as hard as a man's hand would hit, but it still hurts. So they can do damage. And so people need to understand, as long as a woman's a woman, she got strength too. She can hurt you just like you can hurt her. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, JL. He said, 2-2. We're riding today. Let's ride this train, y'all. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. JL. He said, all aboard. 2-2. Let's go, y'all. Hit that like button. Everybody hit the like button one time. 1, 2, 3. Teach it, pie out. 1, 2, 3. Teach it, pie. Come on, y'all. Let's hit the likes. I need them likes up now. We got enough people here. I should have a line of likes, okay? I need the likes up. Come on. Don't take but a second. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichipaya. Hit that like button. Let's go. Ron Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. Anthony Liggins. What's up, Anthony? He said, old dudes better be careful, Gunny. These young Filipino girls are country strong. Yeah, man. You right about that. You mess with somebody in the province, that's the country. They strong, man. I'm telling you. I know a lady in the province. Her name is Dida. She maybe about 5 feet tall, 5'1", maybe 5, and she ain't big as your hand. That girl, okay, I'm gonna tell you what happened. We were going up the mountain, right? At least they live on a mountain, so we were going up the mountain, and I would carry the bag up the mountain. I got tired, And she took the bag from me. She said, "Give me this bag." And the bag was a heavy bag. And then she had something else in her. And then she took it and she ran up the mountain. I was still, I had nothing in my head. I was still struggling to get up the mountain. Them people strong. The ladies are strong. I guess they get strong from doing all that hard labor around on the farm and stuff. But yeah, don't mess with the Filipinos. They may look like they ain't got nothing. You mess with one of them, see. It's strong. They put a hurt on you, man. Let's go, Round Train. Who got Murphy? Hey, he said, bro, you ain't lying, man. You real on that one. Let's go. Murphy. Hey, he said, she must have been in the jungle bench pressing cows. I don't know, man. They be doing some everything. Well, I tell you how they got one reason they get strong. They have cows and goats and stuff to feed, animals to feed, and so that in order to feed the animals, they do what? They have to go out and find hay and grass and carry it. They have to carry that hay and grass on their back. That's how they get strong. And it's a lot. They have to carry a lot. And they do that every day, 7 days a week. That's one reason they get strong. And then they have to fetch water. You have to fetch water up and down the mountain. You get some strength, man. Let's go, Roger. Who we got? Dog dead. He said, Murphy Hayes, that would be a horrible life for that poor guy. Better alone. People get stuck in an abusive relationship. They'll really need to just take the plunge and set themselves free. Yeah, nobody should be in an abusive relationship, toxic relationship. If you're in one, ladies, try to find a way out. Try to find some help. Men, if you're in one, try to find some, because men can be in one and a lady can be in one. Either, it doesn't matter. There's no exception to who can be in one. So toxicity is poisonous to your spirit, poisonous to your life. And people in that time of relationship need to really pray about why they're there and what should they be doing to get out. Let's go. Let's ride a train. BobbieD, One Nation. We got Anthony Liggins. He said, dude, they can walk 20 miles with 2 kilos of rice like it ain't nothing. You're right about that. Yeah, that's another thing. You know what they do? You know what they do with their carry stuff? Put on their head. They'll take a 40 kilo pounder, pack of rice, 40 kilo rice, pack of rice, sack of rice, and put on their head. 50 kilo. He said 50 kilo on their head. Like nothing to it. And then they'll run. I seen them run with the kilo on their head. That's how good they are, balance and strength. Let's go, Ryan Train. Who we got? Murphy. He said, dog dude. True that, man. True that. Ryan Train. Who we got? JL. He said, when you in love, red flags. When you're in love, red flags, you just can't see them. And that's the struggle. Always ask God if she's the one, or ask God or Jesus for a son. Yeah, man. Sometimes you're right. When you're in love with somebody, you're blind. You get blinded by the love you have, and you don't really see the negative part. That's why you should pray about the person. And I think what you should also do is, if you have somebody that is a friend of yours or a family person that's a relative that really cares for you, and they'll just take them and meet them. So look, I want you to go by and meet my brother. I want you to go by and meet my sister. Yeah. And just have a nice talk with them. And then you say, what do you think? After she gone, whatever, you say, hey man, what do you think about her? If they like you, if they know you, they love you, they'll be honest. And you say, man, that's not the one for you. She just ain't got it. Or they'll say, Chip, man, she is a beautiful person, and I think y'all do well. You can do that too. Let's go around train. Who we got? Dog there. He said, I asked the Nordic god Thor. You gonna be in trouble then, brother. Ron J, who we got? JL. He said, say, Lord, give me a sign. Yeah, man. You gotta pray. Our God is able. He will answer your prayer. Ron J, who we got? Murphy Hayes. He said, some ask God sign and don't wait for the answer. They go through the hell kitchen. The hell they blame God. Yeah, they blame God because they didn't wait. Huh? They didn't wait on God. They gave themselves their own answer. And then they suffer for the failure of them to wait, to be patient. You got just going to think God going to answer. Sometimes he answers you like that. Sometimes he takes a while. Sometimes he never answers you because he don't want you to know his answer, or he's not ready to say it to you yet. Sometimes you have to take the absence of an answer as a no answer, or sometimes it could be a wait answer. Okay, so you have to know that's a personal relationship between you and the Lord. That has to be developed through prayer. Ron J, who we got? Anthony Liggins. He said, I got lucky because my girl has never been married and has no kids, but the only red flag she has is jealousy. I think that this is a common Filipino thing. I had to consider that before moving forward. Yeah, it's very common for most Filipinos to have jealousy. And I did several shows on jealousy. Jealousy in the Filipino, in their eyes, guys, in their eyes, it is not a problem. It is a good thing, because in their mind, if they're jealous of you, that means they love you. That shows that they love you and they care for you. They want to separate everybody else from you. They don't want you to talk to nobody else. To me, to them, in this culture, that's a good thing. But in other cultures, it can be very toxic. Okay, so you have to be careful with that. Lisa D was like that a little bit when I first met her, but she gotten out of that now. And I didn't try to tell her you got to get out of here. I didn't do none of that. She gotten out of it. I don't know how. I guess she saw that that wasn't getting her away, and she could trust me more. I think that's it. I think it relates to jealousy is related to trust. Sometimes they don't trust you enough. Okay, and so because of that, they're more jealous. But when they begin to trust you more and more and more, the jealousy will then begin to ease off. Let's go around train BobbieD DC One Nation. Okay, I messed up. Well, man, I went too far down. What's up? Okay, we go. JL, he said, what I've learned in a real right relationship is not to ask them, can we go together, but can we grow together? Hey, that's good. That's very good. Y'all hear that? He said, don't ask, can we go together? Can we grow together? Because when you want to grow with someone, that means you want to develop together. You want them to develop while you develop. And you want to support her, and she wants to support you. It's a mutual thing. And so that's a very, very good way to do it. Grow together. Hey, I see a future with you, and I'd like you to share your future with me, and we want to grow together. What's wrong with that? Let's go around chain. Who we got? Murphy, hey, he said, anyone think women don't trust is naive. Well, excuse me, don't trust, don't lust. Anyone think that, yeah, if you don't think women lust just like men. And some people think they don't, but they just like men. Men have a lot of lust. They just do it in a different way. Women are more subtle as opposed to men are just, women are they're a little more reserved with it, but it's the same things going on inside. Let's go around chain. Who we got? Murray, hey, he said, Anthony Liggins, that's great, man. Yeah, grow with him. Let's go around here. Who we got? Smooth. He said, are you going to take Lisa D to the DTI Hybrid Food Fair, June 1? I don't know where that's at. Where is that? DTI Hybrid Food Fair, June 1 to 5th. I don't know. You know what that is? I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about, man. Where is it at? I don't even know where it's at. Let's go around here. Who we got? Smooth Science said, thank you, Mr. Hayes. Appreciate that, man. Y'all pray for Smooth. Ryan Trey, who we got? Murray Hayes, he said, I have one up on that. A doctor built a house for a Filipina. She moved her boyfriend and her family in and sent him an email saying, don't show up or you will be arrested. Woo. She's cold-blooded, man. I mean, there's some women are like that. They fool you like they love you or they like you, but all along, they hate your guts. They just want the money from you. So they put up with your mess to get what they want from you. In her case, she put up with all this foolishness just to get what she wanted. She wanted a house. And she got what she wanted. Now she had no more use for them. In no uncertain terms, she told her, so you show up here, I'm going to have you arrested. It's cold-blooded, man, but to be honest with you, that's how life is. And whenever you deal with a woman, you got to deal with her scorn. If she get mad with you, and women scorn, you know what they say. Let's go around train. Who we got? Murphy, hey, you welcome to Smooth. Got you, man. Got you. Round train. Who we got? Murphy, hey, thank you. Mike, what's up? Michael Coffey said, BobbieD, hello. Guys, man, be careful with these online weddings. You should take the long plane flight and meet them in person. Got it, man. Yeah, that's the right thing. That's the best way to do it. I mean, you can go online and marry. You walk now. Nobody gonna stop you if you got the right credentials, you got the right money. Get married who you want to, but you got to deal with the fallout from that. What's going to happen after you get married, especially if you've never met her. Marriage should be a lifetime affair, but the way society is now, it's not a lifetime affair. It's when I get angry with you affair. When I don't like you anymore, I don't feel like I love you anymore. You can still stay married to somebody whether you don't like them. Marriage is a lifetime affair. Whether you don't like them or not, you're married, right? So God's looking at you to fulfill that obligation. So he didn't say, well, if you don't love them no more. When you took your vow, you didn't say, well, you don't love them no more, you get divorced. Ain't nothing in the vow say that. It said, through thick and thin, through death do you part. That's what it says. And people don't realize when you do a vow like that, you're making it to the Lord and to that woman. So you should never take divorce lightly. Take it, it's a very serious thing. Let's go around here. Who we got? Smooth, son. He said that TV show is called Love at First. Okay, yeah, that's it. Love at First Sight. There's two people, they never met each other, and then they just get married all of a sudden. So, as soon as they meet each other, they get married the same day. No background, no understanding, no knowledge of each other, no whether they like it. That's a recipe for disaster, man. Ooh, what that? And you would only see something like that on the TV. That's not reality. But in some countries, it is reality because that's the way some countries do. They do that arranged marriage. Let's go. We got right trade BobbieD, One Nation. Terry Fleming. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming, for the donation to the nation. Rain Man coming. Rain Man coming. Rain Man, Rain Man, Rain Man coming. Thank you so much, Rain Man, for the donation to the nation. We got to do a dance for the Rain Man in the house today. I need a dancer. That's who we got. Who we got, DD? Okay, let's go. Come on, Jerome.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Thank you about Terry Flynn for the donation to the nation. More blessings, more love. Thank you so much, my brother. From another mother. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got? Robert Lee. What's up, Robert Lee in the house today? He said, greetings, BobbieD. Hope all is well and good with y'all. Amen. We blessed and highly flavored and favored of the Lord. So good to see. Hope you're doing okay, Robert Lee. Be good, man, and follow your doctor's orders. You know, Robert Lee had a surgery. Got that fibrillary heart pacemaker, man. So you be careful out there, follow your doctor's orders, and eat right and do your exercise like your doctor told you. Okay, man, you're going to be okay. Let's go ride train. Who got Terry Fleming? He said, hello, love train. What's up, man? Good to see you, Terry. You riding in the caboose today? It's all right, man. You gave a donation to the nation, so we ain't going to mess with you today. Ride train, BobbieD. Who we got? Murphy, hey, he's a Rain Man coming. Terry Fleming, hello, what's up, Murphy? What's up, man? You good? Terry Fleming, see, I have dated church women, and for some reason, I even picked the wrong one. You can't win for losing, man. Ain't no hope. Nah, man. But you know what? There's a lot of bad. Just because they go to church don't mean a whole lot. You have to deal with it because a lot of people in church are full of hell. You know what I'm saying? Hell is in a lot of people in full of church in the church. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on the person. It depends on how you relate to that individual and on a one-on-one basis. That's how it depends. They could be, because a lot of times people that don't go to church is better than some people that go to church. I'm serious. Yeah, because they don't know all that churchified stuff. You know, they don't know all that put on this way and put on that way and be faking about this and faking about the Lord and all that. They just be them. You know? That's the kind of person I want. I love people that have a Christian background like I do because we can relate better. You know. But if you don't have a Christian background, it's okay because we still can relate well. It's because I learned who you are based on how you show me who you are and what you do and how you act, how you behave. Behavior, okay? That is the critical thing. How do they behave with you? How do they respond to you? You know, what is their conversation like? How do they compliment you when you relate to each other? Those are the things you look for. And you just can't pick all of that up in one session, one day, or one conversation, one phone call, or one over internet chat. It takes a while because everybody can't show you all facets of their personality in one session. You have to have multiple sessions. If you're being with them online or being with them, best is to be with them in person. But if you can't be with them in person and being with them online, it takes multiple sessions of going over who you are and who they are and understanding and relating. And then that's when you begin to see, okay, maybe this one might work out. You know, because it takes a while. Roger, who we got? Robert Lee, he said, Bobby, have you had a chance to look into the Philippines' new concept of CCT, condominium certificate of title, where foreigners can own property freehold they townhouses with condo title? I seen that, man, but that's what it is. They make it look like you can hold it, but it's basically a condo. Legally, you cannot own a foreigner cannot own a property in the Philippines, or that's a house and lot. Okay, not a foreigner by themselves. He has to be married to do so, which I'm married, but you see, that's we got a house one. All right. Now, if you are a foreigner and single, you can own a condominium in your name by yourself, okay, legally. So even though they're saying these places are house,
single?
I don't know. I'm talking about something else, BT.
It said we can own a condominium if we're a foreigner.
That's what I said.
She said if you are single, you cannot own a condominium.
No, I didn't say that. I said house and lot. If you're a single person, foreigner, you cannot own a. If I said it wrong, I'm sorry. I apologize. If you're a single person, you cannot own a house and lot by yourself. But if you can, I said you can own a condominium. Okay, I hope y'all got it right. I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, that's all it is, man. They're just making it look like it's a house and lot, but it's actually a condo or a townhouse. That's all it is, And they give you a title on it in your name, but it's just a condominium. That's all it is. They make it look like a townhouse, but it's still a condominium. So I seen it, man, but it's just a wrinkle to make something look other than what it really is to enhance sales. That's all it is, man. So be careful with that. Ryan Train, who we got? Murphy Hayes. He said, even if the bar girl changed, you still can't ignore the fact that she may have hundreds of men, and she may have had hundreds of men and maybe running into them every day, not to mention STDs. Yeah, you can't ignore that. I think more importantly, uh, sometimes people that have different backgrounds do work out. I can say that, but most of the time it doesn't. And if you got a bar girl, most of the time they have a bar girl what body and a bar girl what mentality. Okay. And it's hard to change somebody that's been doing barring for 2, 3 years, 4 years, and that's what they do for a living. Because that lifestyle, ladies and gentlemen, follows you everywhere you go. When you go home, the bar, there's smoke in your clothes, there's smoke in the drink, all that stood in your body, in your face, and your clothes. You got to wash that stuff off. And so it follows you. And even though the physical, it's the mental follows you. You're looking at men. When a woman sees a man, she just not looking at him as a man. She looking what kind of money he got and how does he looking at me and how can I attract him. All of those things take a while to I guess de-strip those things off a person. It takes a while. Yeah. So you got to understand, when you take somebody like that, you got to consider that you're taking in some bad habits that she has to deal with, and it's gonna press you to be stronger and dealing with it. You got to have a lot of patience with them. That's a project. It's a project. I call those people project women. Okay, that means you got to spend a lot of time and patience, money sometimes, and care, because they will fall back into their old ways like that. Something they see somebody they ran into, and they right back in the old way, and you like, where you going? I thought you was me. Robert Lee, he said, I saw these properties in Magnolia. Yeah, I saw that Cebu and Brentville International, Bina Laguna, and I didn't see the one in Brentville. And there are several more locations. Iloilo is another one that comes to mind. I like the CCD. Okay. It's okay. I mean, if they're gonna give you the title, yeah, fine, we can get it, man. If that, look at the square footage, look at the location, and make sure it's not in a flooding zone area, because a lot of these places they're selling cheap have flood zones. As soon as they flood, rain comes, they get flooded every time. If house gets flooded out, you can't get no insurance because you're in a flood zone. So those are things you need to look at. Look at the internet. How do they have internet access? How good is the internet? A lot of these places building they can't get internet out there. It's bad. But I got news for you. I'm getting ready to do a story on Starlink. Starlink is coming out here. Starlink is by Elon Musk, and it's going to be better. Internet's going to get better. Ryan Train, who we got? Murray, that would be a nice one, Anthony Levis. Got you, man. Ryan Train, who we got? Terry Fleming, he said, tap that there. Everybody hit the like button one time. 1, 2, 3. Chit-cha-pie-ya. 1, 2, 3. Chit-cha-pie. Hit that like button, man. Come on, please. Ron Train, who we got? Murray, hey, tap, tap. Hit the like button for me. 1, 2, 3. Chit-cha-pie-ya. Let's go. Ron Train, who we got? Terry Fleming, he said, sometimes the devil will beat God to the punch and send you a hellion to make your life very, very ugly. Yeah, people come into your life to improve you or to make you worse. Yeah? Some people are there to stay. Some people are there just to have you learn what lessons in life. I had a 20-year lesson with a young lady, and would I do that over again? No. I hope not. I would hope I wouldn't be that crazy. But yeah, so people come into your life to give you some lessons and to make you better, refine you for the person that you really need to get, that really waiting on you. Yeah, and that's what happens. So I don't look at the 20 years as bad. I look at it as a learning experience, and that's where I cope with it. If I were looking at the bed, I'd be like, I can't do that. I said, okay, it is what it is. It happened. It happened for a reason, for a season. So it made me a better person. That's how I look at it. Roger, who we got? JL. He said, I got to go, BobbieD. Peace out. Okay, man. Take care, man. Catch you on the flip side. Take care, man. Roger, who we got? Smooth. He said, DTI Hybrid Foods will be in Mandaluyong City at SM Mega Mall. Okay. I don't know where that's at. So I won't be there. Okay. Murphy, he said, Sir Terry, I found my ex in the church and you already heard that story. Yes, a lot of people find in the church, man, and doesn't mean it's gonna work out. Because a lot of people go to church. A lot of players go to church what? Just to catch the lady. They like the church women because they can make them submissive better. They can put it on them better. They can control them better. Let's go around here. Who we got? Robert Lee. He said, BobbieD, expect a donation from me in late June right now. Dr. Stuff. Okay. All right, man. Do your thing, man. I appreciate that, Robert Lee. Robert Lee's always giving me donation. He tell me when he's going to do it. He come to. Thank you so much, Robert Lee, in advance. Ron J, who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, sometimes as a relationship matures, you will find things in a person that you won't tolerate. Time opens eye. Yeah. Time open your eye up. And that's why you need to give yourself time to see many facets of that person's personality. Everyone you meet has a personality, and that personality has levels, higher levels, lower levels. Lower levels are the time when you're doing bad, they're capable of doing bad things. Higher levels when they're capable of doing good things, and middle levels. So you need to see all layers and levels of that person. It takes a while. It takes a while. And if you don't take the time, make the time, shake the time, and break the time to investigate that person's personality to the max, you're doing yourself a disservice. Because if you get involved with them, things come out and you didn't know nothing about, I know she's like that. Yeah. But to be honest with you, you never really know a full person all the way until you actually start living with them. Right? Lisa D, I dated her for 5 years, and there's some things I never knew she was like. And same with her with me. But we learn how to deal with each other because we've seen other areas in our lives that are similar, and we know how to deal with it. Let's go around here. Who we got? Terry Fleming. He said, hello, Queen Agent. Queen Agent.
Hi. I'm so busy. Hello, what's up? I didn't show up because I didn't take my shower yet.
They don't know you took a shower.
They don't know because I say.
Roger, everybody, Lizzie, one day. Who we got? Michael Carr. It's about to be high. Another good show. Ignite in Cebu. Yeah, it's hot in Cebu, man. I'm Ping. Take care. God bless. Keep the face. Thank you so much. There's Mike. Roger, everybody, Lizzie, One Nation. Terry Fleming said, I had a church girl that believes in laying hands on you. She believed love is violent. Okay, now let's talk about that. Laying hands. I believe in laying hands.
Love is violent.
No, I believe in laying hands. Hands. That's if you're talking about it biblically or spiritually. Laying hands is biblical. You can lay hands to heal people, to help people, pray for people. That is a biblical precedent. That's something in the Bible. But it's talking about the love is violent. I don't know what that means. You believe love is violent. Love is violent. I don't know. Love is not violent. I mean, real love is not violent. If we all know that, we all know that. She talking about that crazy love. Yeah, crazy love is crazy and violence too. Let's go right. I don't know what you're talking. Roger, who got? Remember, he said you can take the girl out of the bar, but you can't take the bar out of you. You're right about that, man. The bar gonna be there, and it takes For a lifestyle like that, y'all, it takes a while. And I've said this before earlier. It takes a while for that type of attitude, that type of personality to get out of that person. And it may be on the down for a while, but there's something come out and trigger that thoughts of being in the bar and shaking their tail and getting money from men. They go right back like that. They'll forget about you, but that's what they like. Now, on the other hand, there are some, I've seen some that have had successful stories, very few, but most of them, they don't turn out well. But there's a few that I've seen that have successful relationships. Let's go right here. We got Terry Fleming. He said, before you put money into a townhouse, you better check with a lawyer that handles property. Yeah, you want to check with a lawyer, make sure it's right, make sure what you're getting, you know what you're getting into, because there's a lot of stuff in the lease, a lot of stuff out here that's not in the USA. And so just because you know USA property and laws don't mean it's going to be the same thing. You want to get a lawyer to read the contract, read what you explain it line by line before you put your money down your line on. You just sign that contract. There go. Gene, 007, he said, toot, love the train. Thank you so much, 007, Rock Train, BobbieD. Who we got? Murphy. Hey, he said, welcome to the bond. Welcome, Sir Bond. Good to see you, 007. Jared Fleming. He said, I think love should be soft and gentle, sweet as candy, and leave butterflies dancing in your belly. Yeah, man. That's it, man. That's when you know you're in love. You can't stop thinking about that person. The thought of her makes you feel good, butterflies in your belly, and you just want to be with her or all the time. Ladies want to be with the man all the time. That's love. And you don't mind, that's the beginning of love. But then love grows, you don't mind spending time with them, doing stuff for them. I want to help them all the time and be with them all the time and take it. That's love, man. It's a beautiful time, man. Beautiful time. Let's go. Right, 007 in the house. He said, life is a school. Live and learn. Yeah, you live, man. There you say you go through stuff and you learn lessons, and there is no failure. You never fail in life. You only learn in life. That's how you got to look at it. He said, well, I lost $500. All right. But it was a lesson you learned, right? It's valuable lesson. It's $500 worth of a good lesson you learned, and you won't do it again. Life is you live, you learn, and you keep it moving. Right, Jay, who we got? Jane, Bond 007, he said, better late than never. Got you, man. Long you step in the house, man. Let's go. Murphy, hey, what's up? Hello, Queen. Hello, Queen. Are you okay? She doing something on the phone, y'all. She talking to her sister or something.
Hello, guys.
She texting with her sister. When she started that texting, it's like nobody's around but her and the person she texting to. Let's go, Ron James.
I'm out of my mind.
Terry Fleming, he said that means she like to physically fight with her man. Yep. Some women like to physically fight. I mean, there's this, I don't know what it is. They just like to fight. You remember this movie called The Color Purple and Oprah Winfrey? I forgot the lady's name. That woman was a fighter. The person that Oprah Winfrey played in that movie, that woman was a fighter. She said, this is what she said. This is one of her favorite lines. I had to fight with my mama. No, she said, I had to fight with my daddy. I had to fight with my brother. All my life, I had to fight. That's a fighting spirit. She was a rough woman. Let's go right there. We got Crook Mark. What's up, Crook Mark? In the house, Crook Mark. What's going on? Hey, man, we blessed and highly favored of the Lord. So good to see you, Crook. Long time no see. Let's go. Crook Mark is a Love Train crew. What it do? It do all right, man. Let's go, Ron Train. We got Crook Mark said, I'm on that caboose. Yeah, man, you coming late, but you better late than never, man. Good to see you. Murphy, hey, he said, I think she meant the scripture that says the kingdom suffers violence and the violent take it by force. Okay, that may be. But she just, she didn't know how to interpret that scripture. That's not the way, that violence, maybe that's what she was talking about. She didn't know how to say it right. I don't know. But this love is not violent, man. The only way love could be violent if you're trying to protect somebody you love because of your love. That's it. Protect somebody from getting hurt. But love is not pure love. Real love is not violent. Let's go right here. We got Murray. What up, Crook? You all right, man? So good to see you. Crook Mark, what say you, Murray? Hey, you good, man? So good to see you. All right, guys, that's real. It's been real. We got to go. Thank you, everybody, for giving tonight. Crook Mark, Murphy. Terry Fleming. Thank you
so much,
all my subscribers for showing up tonight. Thank you, Terry Fleming, for the donation. It's a blessing to have you on the show. All my members, thank you all for coming and showing up as well. I want to suggest to everybody here, if you are in a relationship, that you look at this video again, okay? Not once, but twice, at least 2 times, and let it roll in your spirit before you continue with your relationship. Go through some of this things, because some of these things I talked about, you may be into and don't even realize it, because we all know that love has a tendency to do what? Blind you. You may not be reading the red flags. You might think it's a green flag, but it's actually a red flag, you know? So you need to go through this again, whether you're in a relationship, you're thinking about a relationship, trying to get in a relationship.
You still have
What-
comments?
Okay, now you want to get over it.
More
Murphy.
praise. I'm great, crew. Hope you are as well.
Okay, that's it.
Jerry Fleming, anytime.
Okay, anytime at the right time. Oh my God, that's
Thank
it.
you so much.
All right, thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for the donations, and thank you all my members for showing up and doing the donation as well. It's been a great show today, but we bring great shows all the time, and we bring it for you in mind in that rhyme. That's how we do, man. If you got some friends out there need some straight talk, real talk, send them to the show, okay? That's it for now, guys. This is BobbieD saying take care.
And the two queen, Lisa D.
I forgot about Lisa. You wasn't here the most of the time, so I forgot about you, Lisa. That's all for now, guys. This is BobbieD and
The two queen, Lisa D.
saying take care
God bless.
and
Peace.